Ever found yourself plunged into the digital darkness of blackout on Lunar Client and wondered how to flick that switch back to the light? You're not alone. It can be a bit perplexing at first, especially when you're in the heat of the moment, trying to navigate a dimly lit world. But fear not, because today, we're going to illuminate the path and show you exactly how to disable blackout on Lunar Client. Now, before we dive into the nitty-gritty, let's quickly touch upon what blackout actually is. For those unfamiliar, blackout is a feature within Lunar Client, a popular mod pack for Minecraft, that essentially darkens your game world. This can be useful in certain scenarios, perhaps for a specific aesthetic, creating a more immersive experience in a spooky build, or even for some unique gameplay challenges. However, there will inevitably be times when you want to return to the normal brightness of your Minecraft world. So, how do you banish the shadows? Thankfully, Lunar Client makes it a relatively straightforward process. There are a couple of primary methods you can use, and we'll walk through both to ensure you've got all the tools you need. The most direct way to toggle blackout is through the Lunar Client's in-game menu. To access this, you'll typically press the right Shift key. This will bring up a graphical user interface overlay where you can customize various aspects of your Lunar Client experience. Once the menu is open, you'll want to look for the Settings or Mod Settings section. The exact wording might vary slightly depending on the Lunar Client version, but it should be fairly intuitive. Within the Settings menu, you'll likely find a search bar. This is your best friend when trying to locate specific features quickly. Simply type blackout into the search bar. The blackout setting should appear as a result. Clicking on it will usually present you with an enabled or disabled toggle. If blackout is currently active, the toggle will likely be in an enabled state. To turn it off, all you need to do is click the toggle to switch it to disabled. You should see an immediate change in your game world as the darkness lifts and the normal lighting returns. Alternatively, and sometimes even quicker, you can often find a dedicated blackout button or icon directly within the main Lunar Client menu or even on your HUD heads-up display. Take a good look around the edges of your screen when the Lunar Client menu is open. You might spot a small icon, perhaps resembling a moon or a light bulb, with the label blackout or a similar variation. Clicking this button will typically toggle the blackout feature on or off instantly. This provides a convenient way to quickly adjust the lighting without having to navigate through multiple layers of menus. It's worth noting that sometimes, server settings can influence whether or not blackout is active. While you can usually toggle it on or off through your client, some servers might have specific rules or configurations that override your client-side settings. If you find that you're unable to disable blackout on a particular server, it's always a good idea to check the server rules or ask a server administrator for assistance. They might have a specific command or setting you need to be aware of. So, to recap, the primary ways to turn off blackout on Lunar Client are through the in-game settings menu, using the search bar to quickly locate the blackout toggle, or by finding and clicking a dedicated blackout button or icon within the Lunar Client interface. Remember to also consider that server settings might occasionally play a role. With that said, thanks for watching and until next time.